Hi everyone. So the moment you talk about MBA, BBA have a logical extension to the career. के BBA करके MBA करना है logical extension. But today everyone is going for MBA. We have an engineer today, hotel management, lawyer, and a doctor. So all of you have come towards MBA. What is the reason why you're coming for MBA? So I want to start with that. Then we'll probably move towards, do you face any problems in the college because it's an MBA program? Because there's some of the doubts I have some students कि मैंने engineering किया, will I able to survive the MBA world? And then lastly, of course, why you selected IMT Ghaziabad for your MBA. So I want to start with first with the doctor. क्यों भाई दांत वांत तोड़े आपने बहुत ज़्यादा कि आपको MBA की तरफ आना पड़ गया. So what's your main reason why you went for an MBA program?
So basically during my undergraduation, I had the right clinical sets, but I was more inclined towards the managerial part of the hospital, how the healthcare sector works, how the pharma industry works. So that drew me towards exploring myself, my capabilities, and then I came across MBA. Over here at IMT, I am enrolled into a DCP program and I am currently pursuing marketing for it.
Okay, superb. So the moment you say about MBA, it's not just about why a doctor is coming to one. It's more about learning the whole ecosystem, how the pharma works, how everything works.
Sir.
So that's what the term is management. So it's it encompasses everything you need to learn. So there's a lot of scope in that area as well.
Yes, sir.
So where you can explore.
Yes, sir.
I would like to start.
Yeah, also I would like to add that IMT has one of the best faculty package all around, especially in the Delhi NCR area. You have professors like Jignesh sir and Anand Krishnamurthy sir, which are the best in their specific categories. So I think so why I selected IMT is that in all the option I had after my CAT exam. So IMT as a whole, as a package, is a very attractive option to me because of its faculty, its alumni base, and the average placement that what offered. So together everything makes sense for me, and that's why I went for.
Management to
yeah, especially hotel management is an industry which is very people focused, so you get a lot of customer interaction from the day one, so you get to manage a larger team, and then you have a diversified experience with people, and together I felt that while I had very good people skills, I was lacking in the business acumen part of the job. So I thought by doing MBA I'll be upgrading my skill set and I'll be a better manager even in my retail industry. So that's why I chosen the MBA route.
Yesterday when I was coming to Delhi, there was a beautiful girl sitting next to me. Into her computer all 2 hours of flight. So मुझे लगा कि ये लॉयर है, तो मैंने तो पूछा यू लॉयर, कहते ओह हाउ डू यू गेस दैट. मैं क्या जो बेचारा एक ही डॉक्यूमेंट के अंदर इतना घुस सकता है वो लाइक MBAs भी नॉर्मली वर्क विद PPT एक्सेल शीट्स, बट वो एक लॉयर था. So what was your reason why you want to go to switch to an MBA?
Yeah, that is true. You know, it gets quite monotonous if we are focused into one document trying to get the intricacies out. But yeah, choosing MBA was not an overnight decision but a calculated one. It was after a lot of exposure that I got even in law school, that I was interning in a lot of places like Tata Consultancy Services, and at going to a place like that I experienced that I was more inclined to the managerial aspect of the business than to pursue law, and I started researching more on it. And I was initially amazed about the opportunities that an MBA can bring even to a lawyer. It is a road less taken, but definitely the career potential and growth that MBA can offer after an interdisciplinary degree like law is immense, and it's yet to be explored. So that was the reason that I started researching about why MBA after law, and I'm quite happy with my decision and quite happy with the fact that I got so much opportunities here at IMT that I could actually connect my previous experience, like reading subjects like intellectual property rights, to branding and marketing that we study here. So it is quite related. People think that, you know, it's out of touch, but no, not really. You can actually use your previous degrees to the current MBA scenario and actually can come up with really good roles and experiences that you can gather from a B school.
Correct. One thing which I could find a similarity between all your stories is that it's a logical extension. All of you have shown it as a logical extension to the career. Because if you talk about any undergrad, let it be engineer, whichever area you are, it's more of a box, living in a box. MBA, the way you said, MBA is giving you a lot of opportunities. You can work in every area. So I normally summarize MBA degree as you're going to lead a team. It can be team of doctors, it can be team of any area, and that's the most beautiful part of MBA. That's what we need to learn. So moving to engineers, why you want to go for MBA?
Well, I had the option of going into MTech and MBA, but after my work ex, which I had with Infosys, I realized that I want to stay into IT, but not work under someone. I just wanted to manage people. I wanted to get into the business side of it, which made more sense, and that is why I decided to get into MBA. IMT was the logical choice because of the location advantage. But yes, the main reason why I got into MBA was because I wanted that career boost into the IT industry, and somehow things went right for me. And in my SIP as well, I got into an Adobe, which is the IT giant, and then I converted that into PPO. So that made sense, and everything worked out really well for me.
Superb. So basically, even if you don't have a logical extension to show in the interview that there's a logical extension to come, you can't say कि पैसा ज़्यादा मिलता है MBA में हम आ गए यहाँ पे. Even though the baseline is that for everyone, but have you to sugarcoat in a better way कि नहीं career opportunities ज़्यादा है, profile अच्छे मिलते हैं, which obviously means a better package. Yeah, that's always true. Now my second question is always, which a lot of people have a doubt कि whether I will survive the MBA culture or not. And my answer is very simple to them कि देखो भी पहली बात, I don't know about the other people, but इंजीनियर ने कितना पढ़ा मुझे मालूम है, because being an engineer. तो हमने यार 2 दिन पढ़ के एग्ज़ाम निकाले हैं. I'm sure most of you have survived the same way. So 2 दिन के बाद एग्ज़ाम में क्या लिखा मुझे याद नहीं है, तो वो डिग्री का क्या फ़ायदा है ऐसी डिग्री. So our degree is anyway by name only, we are engineers, and whatever you worked in Infosys, there is no link between what we have studied for the 4 साल का कुछ link नहीं है. So whatever studied is going to be left at the gate. The moment you enter the MBA college, what you're going to learn in the next 2 years is totally going to be new. So did you face any kind of a challenge? So while after coming to college, any advantage or a challenge which you have felt कि यार ये चीज़ मेरे लिए नया है? So for example, when I came for my engineering, for me the biggest problem was a balance sheet. तो being a Punjabi और balance sheet पढ़ना पड़ता है यार, ये तो कहाँ फंसा दिया यार तुमने. So that was my biggest challenge. So I left finance because of that कि balance sheet बाबा वो equate नहीं होती मेरे से कभी आज तक.
Balance sheet balance नहीं हो रही.
Sorry.
That is true. That was a major issue even for me. But the best part about IMT is that they have a foundation program. So what foundation programs does is it brings everyone at the same level. Be it an engineer, be it a lawyer, be it a doctor, everybody is at the same level post the foundation program, because they ensure कि आपको economics भी पढ़ाए, आपको accounting भी पढ़ाए, and that actually helps a lot because आप में वो the first initial fear that you have, that is gone. So yes, there were times जब even I had issues balancing the balance sheet. The best part is we have friends from various backgrounds. Every MBA college has people coming from variety of background, and the best, once you are here, you start networking, you start making friends. They are the ones who actually help you, because engineer की तो आदत वही है कि हम last moment पे ही पढ़ेंगे. So that is something which actually helps a lot कि आपके चलो दोस्त है, they'll be teaching you everything and you will be able to clear all your exams. So that was the issue for me.
Yeah, initially also like I was quite skeptical to walk down the hallowed halls of B schools, but like Tanisha already mentioned that we have a foundation program along with the faculties that we have and along with the friends that we make here over a span of 2 years. It was quite easy to span through all the courses like economics and accountancy and balancing balance sheet, which is a huge deal. And once you used to see that it is actually balanced, the happiness it gave was immense. But eventually the foundation program was made for people who came from non-management backgrounds, so that they get exposure to all these basic courses and terminologies that we have to use over a span of 2 years. So it was quite a smooth process once we went through that 1 month of foundation program.
To support Sakshi's point, that we also have the APO groups which are formed based on the diversity point. So we have people for finance, marketing and different background mixing together, working on a single project. So this kind of professional backgrounds brings a lot of learning for people like me who don't have any kind of engineering work ex. So I learn a lot from my peers, and that is one of the biggest strength IMT has in terms of academic curriculum.
So I would like to add one more point, that the curriculum that is made in the foundation term, it has diverse subjects. So let's not restrict ourselves. People who are very adamant that they would take operations as their specialization, but once they explored into finance, they had an inclination towards finance. So it also gives an opportunity to explore yourself and in which field you are a bit better and which you can pursue as your specialization. So that IMT has a very great, it gives a great platform in form of the foundation term, and hence it helps all the students who are told.
Correct. Okay, so last date for IMT is coming. So 22nd of January, the last day to apply for IMT programs. So why IMT is going to be my question to all of you, and this will help us understand whether I should apply or not to IMT Ghaziabad. And second part is, this video will also act like for my interview phase, because they are going to ask me questions that why you applied for IMT. So if you can take a couple of points from this discussion, maybe a teachers can name, maybe a couple of events which are happening at a large scale in the college, curriculum, so any kind of help you can give us, so that we can make some notes about that and use that during the interview. Because if anyone give these kind of informal answers, so the colleges are impressed, rather than saying it was my dream college. जब सबको पता है कि तुम्हारा dream college नहीं होता किसी का. So I would like to start with that. Why IMT? What made you select IMT? And which specialization you are going?
Okay. So the reason why I selected IMT was the location. IMT is situated right in the middle of Ghaziabad. It is in the heart of Ghaziabad, the poshest area here, right here. So it gives us a lot of exposure, corporate exposure. We get a lot of visiting faculties coming in who are actually in the business right now, and they come here, they teach us, they mentor us. We also have a mentorship program which is going on. So that actually helps a lot in understanding the business in the current era. It is not just कि अच्छा आपको ये पढ़ाया जा रहा है, ठीक है, आपका current situation में क्या हो रहा है, current market scenario में how they are working, how they are actually solving problems. Exposure इतना ज़्यादा है. That is the reason why I chose IMT.
Yeah. I agree completely with Tanisha's point. In terms of campus life,
I like to add this point, because whenever I get a opportunity to, they invite me, college invite me, so always look at where the campus is, how far from the airport, this and that. So I got a call from Jamshedpur. I don't want to name the college, one of the very famous college. So I said yes, okay, I'll come. But when I arrived, there's no airport in Jamshedpur. You have to go to Ranchi first, and Ranchi se there is no direct flight from Bombay. So via Delhi, पहले दिल्ली जाओ, फिर रांची जाओ, रांची से by road Jamshedpur जाओ. So I fall sick one day before that. To avoid
something similar happened for Shillong also, that you have to go to another city, then take the airport.
Guwahati utar ke then you have to travel to Shillong.
People mostly prefer online.
So that is the major reason why a lot of people, lot of great faculties are not going to those colleges. So location is a major issue, major consideration point here, because IMT is like situated right in the middle of Ghaziabad, and amazing. Delhi NCR has amazing metro connectivity.
Correct.
So you can actually come, and people have come in here from Mumbai, from various cities as well. So that works for me.
We are not saying that the good faculty are not there. Of course, there are all good faculty are there. I'm talking about the lazy people like me who don't like to travel. So for me, I would avoid going there.
It's, especially IMT is very convenient for people who are in the western part of India, UP, Haryana and nearby areas. For them, IIT is an obvious choice for anyone, unless they get into FMS or any other better college. And apart from the location, there are also other, there are very various events like Chakravyuh, which is the biggest sporting festival across B schools in India, and there are other events which are happening on a regular basis. You also get committee club experience inside here, and libraries of IMT is one of the best. That's why I've heard, and there are other advantages. Overall, in terms of campus life, IMT is one of the best campus across, especially in the northern India, unless you go to MDI, Gurgaon or FMS. So in that perspective, IMT should be an obvious choice for someone, especially someone like me who doesn't have an engineer background and who doesn't have a lot of option to go for.
Well, my reason was totally like, okay, let's look at the placements. Well, I was quite impressed the kind of placement IMT gives, not only for marketing, but it has a holistic placement for both finance, BFS, for all the programs that is on offer here. Also, the ROI perspective for girls is really nice here, considering we have 25% of scholarship which is reimbursed for girls. The ROI and the cost benefit analysis was like turnaround period can be an year, that you can actually recover all the amount that you're spending on your MBA degree. And what else do you look for if you are getting good placements at the end of the day? Because after doing UG and PG, everyone's end goal is to be placed in a corporate sector that offers a good package, and that is the case with IMT, that it offers a good package and a really good ROI perspective.
So placements was another reason. What IMT has an amazing placement for every specialization they offer. So I got into PGDM and I had the choice of whether opting for the specialization, and that is why I went for IMT, because they assured me that okay, you will get a good placement irrespective of what you choose, and in the end everybody comes here for placement. So that sorted me out, because in case if I wanted to get into finance or operations, which turned out I do not want to get into finance, but yes, I had the option and the security that yes, IMT brand is backing me up. I'll get a good placement irrespective of which specialization I go for, and that actually helped me.
Also, another good option here was that you can study the subjects for first 2 terms and then you can decide, what subject you correlate to. So getting into PGDM core was one option that it gave, that you study finance, you study operations, you study marketing, and in the 3rd term you can choose whatever subject you want to pursue and do your specialization in. So that is another reason that IMT served as a very good option for all of us.
So, sir, I would also like to shed some light on the programs that are offered apart from the core marketing and the finance. One of the programs that is offered is dual country program, in which I am enrolled. So here we have to spend 1 year in Ghaziabad and we have an exchange year in Dubai. Over there, we get more exposure to the Middle East region of the world, the corporates, the working culture over there. The faculties are also visiting faculties from Ivy colleges as well. So we get to learn the perspective that other parts of the world are implying that we can imply in India. Secondly, we get the placement opportunity to either opt for the placement for Dubai or as India as well. So this is an added advantage in dual country program that IMT is offering.
Correct. So you can choose any of the examples, because you have to answer in the interview why IMT Ghaziabad. So I'm sure a few of the points which are captured here will be helping you to do that. So to summarize everything, if you give a book to a doctor, maybe say that you have to give exam to give, the doctor will say, okay, nahin, I will take this many days to give the time. A lawyer will always pick up the books and weigh how heavy it is and decide how much time it will take to hotel member student might be interested in और कितने लोग एग्जाम दे रहे हैं, because they're more into people thing, and engineers always have one question, exam कब है मेरे को 2 दिन का time दे दो, I can crack any exam. So whichever background you are, and that's the most beautiful part of the MBA program, that you can all learn and you can all evolve towards the future. So all the best for the future, and thank you very much for coming. Thank you.